The cultural fascination with the 1960s space race had a massive influence on vehicle design. Enormous fins, rocket booster-inspired taillights and missile-sharp front ends were all the rage, especially in the United States where overt, oversized and often overstated car design had become the norm. But Japan too had its fair share of space-age-inspired auto design, perhaps none more memorable than the 1967 Cosmo. Though not as audacious as American cars of the day, the Cosmo's space-age design managed to concisely and elegantly encapsulate the upward-looking enthrallment of the era. Futuristic, yet at the same time beautifully proportioned, the hand-built Cosmo was the rational juxtaposition of America's flamboyance. Thinking back to the era, there was a lot of that sort of space-age design coming into cars, but most cars back in those days had giant six-cylinder or V8 engines that of course led into very big, bulky and squared-off designs. I mean, this car is sort of very different in that way, in that getting that rotary engine in really allowed Mazda to sort of scale things down and make it very sleek.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, our engineers understood that weight is always the penalty for performance and for great handling, and you can see that all the way through to today with today's MX-5. And it's been part of our DNA, and we really do that gram strategy on every car that we build.
The Cosmo balanced space-inspired themes with pragmatic proportions, Japanese dimension regulations almost dictating its diminutive footprint. Mazda thwarted the guidelines by installing an innovative twin-rotor 982cc rotary engine that drove the rear wheels via a 4-speed manual transmission. It allowed an ultra-low bonnet that emphasised the Cosmo's sleek, tapered profile and proved reliable enough for entry in the 84-hour Marathon de la Rue at Germany's infamous Nürburgring circuit. As much as Mazda didn't invent the rotary engine, they were the ones that sort of perfected it and got it to the masses. And I guess you could say that that's one of those things that Mazda continues to innovate when you look at Skyactiv technologies.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, Skyactiv X is a true innovation. It's answering a question that other car makers have tried and not been able to answer. So we're very, very excited by that technology.
When it was launched, Mazda said the Cosmo was more like flying than driving and pitched it against now legendary rivals, including the Toyota 2000 GT and Nissan Skyline GTR. The world's first rotary-powered sports car was blisteringly quick for its day, its 940kg curb weight and free revving engine helping it accelerate briskly to a top speed of 185 km an hour. Although Mazda eventually built nearly 2 million rotary-powered vehicles, the handmade Cosmo proved prohibitively expensive to manufacture and finished its 6-year production run having sold just 1,519 examples.